receive service as well. So at this point, really soon, and we appreciate everybody's patience as we work through this.
Wait for these guys to get two
We
for
thought
the
there's
price.
a lot of songs.
Get two for the price of one.
It took us a while to get to.
Oh, we got a lot of great questions. Just talk about how you handle something like this. You see, people see this traveling. You're hoping for the best for someone, and it's safe.
Absolutely. We're looking at variable factors here. Not only is it the individual that's on top of the bridge, but also for the citizens that are driving through it, as far as our first responders are dealing with this too. So there's very factors that we're keeping in mind when dealing with this. Obviously, we want to make sure we keep traffic from flowing there just to prevent any further injuries, and also allowing our first responders to work on this. So again, it's definitely a big impact today, especially being Monday morning. But again, we appreciate everybody being patient and letting our first responders work and getting this man some safety.
Let's talk about how a loss of life is really precious, and obviously people, when they see something like this, they just don't know what goes into it from a police enforcement standpoint, and how you guys are trying to resolve this as safe as possible.
Absolutely, and again, everybody's safety is paramount. We want to make sure people also know that there's resources out there. You can always call the police department. We're able to provide that service for you, or to reach out to somebody else that you feel confident. There's our nationwide hotlines, our local hotlines as well. Again, because we never want anybody to think that this is going to be the only outcome that they can have. There's always somebody out there for them, and make sure to reach out for those resources, if not for yourself, for anybody else that's experiencing any type of depression or so forth.
Trooper Andrews, just want to talk about how DPS was able to get people safe that were traveling over, and how quick how do you the response and all that.
Yeah, I'm Sergeant Eric Andrews with the Arizona Department of Public Safety, and today, after we got the call, our initial response is to shut down the highway underneath that bridge to make sure we don't have anybody else involved that doesn't need to be involved. Obviously, for such a long closure, we had a lot of our resources as well as a lot of ADOT resources out that responded to this. We had both sides of the highway shut down as the subject was crossing the bridge back and forth, but we were able to keep the highway shut down and to keep that portion safe, so no other drivers were impacted other than the initial closures themselves.
What were some of the major, we saw from the helicopter that the tunnel was shut down, there were cars in the tunnel.
Yeah, a lot of times when we do closures like this, we find it's easier to divert traffic onto other highways. So in this case, the eastbound traffic was diverted onto south or northbound I-17, and then the westbound traffic was diverted onto the State Route 202 or the State Route 51 coming through the mini-stack area.
Not only that situation, but you guys were dealing with a closure at the 202 and the red line.
Absolutely, yeah. We just had finished, or we were just still finishing that closure when this kicked off. So yeah, we had two major closures in the Phoenix metropolitan area right at the beginning of rush hour here in Phoenix.
Sergeant, can you talk about the CIT squad and their response time and how they're able to get in and help this person out?
Yeah, so our crisis intervention team is a group of detectives that are actually specially trained to deal with individuals in crisis. They're also trained negotiators. So what they do is they go out, they're able to speak to individuals, and again, just to let them know that there's other options there for them. And fortunately, they were able to do the job today where they're able to get the individual down where he's going to be able to get services. So it's really an instrumental team that we have, especially when these types of situations. It's a great resource, and fortunately we're able to come through again today.
I don't know, your response to you guys, all types of calls and all that. Just talk about DPS and what you guys do to help out people that are in trouble behind us.
Same services that Phoenix offers, we offer. We have negotiators and CIT trained troopers that can respond to calls like this. For these types of situations in the city PD is going to take precedent, or is going to take primary jurisdiction over this, and we're there to support them. They are very good at what they do, and we're happy that it came to a peaceful end today. And so this is why we work together. They're handling the subject while we're handling all the traffic issues, and it makes it a lot easier to handle a situation like this where, even though we're two agencies, our radios talk to each other, we communicate with each other, we're in a command location together so that we can work together to bring these situations to a peaceful conclusion.
How difficult was it to see these people trying to get to work, and helicopters showed them backing up and trying to go the other way, and everybody's frustrated.
Yeah, having come from the private sector years ago, I know what it's like to sit in traffic. I know what it's like to have my commute severely misoriented, I guess you could say, and it's frustrating. And we again thank the public for putting up with us and for being patient and for their patience. We appreciate them waiting for us and not causing any more issues to this. So. I understand it, we all understand it, and again, we're just happy that it came to a peaceful conclusion today.
Sorry, your thoughts on that?
No, absolutely, and it's just highlighting how well we work with our partners. State agencies. I mean, ADOT that was able to help out with this, the Phoenix Fire Department, our CIT team, and also it's going to be the jail now, making sure this individual gets services. So it's a coordinated effort. Lots of experience that's gone into this, and again, this is what helps to peaceful resolution. I know people's commutes were interrupted today, but again, hopefully we'll be able to get this individual some help and prevent anything like this from happening again.
Anything else?
No. Thank you, folks. Again, we appreciate your patience with all this. Obviously, trying to provide as much updates as we can, but one of these things where we really don't have much control of it, just because we want to make sure we're applying the right amount of negotiations with this individual for peaceful resolution. So, thank you. We can give you some more.
Yeah, I was like.